Hey, what's up, everybody?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
We are back once more again with another episode of Let's Conversate with Josh and Sharon, where we are just real people.
Hey, dealing with real issues.
Absolutely. Listen, you guys, we don't have all the answers,
No, we don't.
but we know somebody that does.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, absolutely. So we are excited just to do another episode.
Yes.
We rocking and rolling, ain't we?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm blessed.
Absolutely. Me too. Les, these pounds are coming down. I know y'all ain't really.
Yeah, I see.
I'm trying to bring them down, y'all. But listen, I ain't just. Yeah, feel that right there. Mhm. Yeah, see, I ain't just bringing them down. You know what I mean? I'm tightening it at the same
So
time.
you're doing a little toning with it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
See, like you got some people they just bring them down. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And they don't do no workout with it.
Okay.
This is not a workout episode, you guys. But I've been doing a little something, trying to get camera ready. I ain't quite got there yet, but I'm working on it.
I see you.
It's a
though.
work in progress.
I see you.
All right, long as you see me. Oh man, so we have an exciting show for you guys today. So what are we talking about today, Sharon?
Hey, a setup from a setback.
A setup from a setback. That sounds pretty good. I think we can work with that for about the next 30 minutes. What you think?
Yes, we can.
Oh man, are you excited?
Hey, yes, I am.
Absolutely. So let's dive into this thing. Talking about
Hey, let's dive
setup
in.
from a setback. All right. So in life, sometimes life seems to be going, in one direction, going one way. And it always seems like when things are going good,
Uh-huh.
then all of a sudden something just happens to set you back.
Okay.
And a lot of people, they it separate like when people get set back when they seem like they're starting off or they're doing well or they finally seem like they're getting ahead, and when that setback happens, a lot of people fall off the wheel,
Yeah,
and it's hard for people to recover
that's true.
from a setback,
That's true.
especially when you're dealing with people that don't have much.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? When people don't have much and they really give it like their best
Give
ever. I'm
it
just trying to
their
paint a
all.
picture. Absolutely. I'm just
Mhm.
trying to paint the picture here. When they have given it their all and they're giving it everything they got, and they seem like,
They
they
just can't get
they
ahead.
right. They can't get ahead. They hadn't been able to get ahead.
Mhm.
But now they're starting to get ahead, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're starting to seem like they starting to see the what they say the light at the
The
end of
light.
the tunnel, and
Mhm.
they're starting to see the headlights down the road. You know what I mean? They're starting to get somewhere. And they're getting momentum. And the train is steaming and starting to roll. And they don't struggle to get up the hill. I'm painting the picture right.
Yeah, keep
And they
going.
don't keep going. And they don't struggle to get up the hill. And finally get up the hill and they take a deep breath. And then they get ready to start rolling down that hill. And it seems like they never get rolled down the hill because something always comes up to cause a setback.
Yeah.
And sometimes setbacks are hard to recover from.
Yeah.
I mean, they're hard to cover from people that seem like they have more tangible things than others. So somebody that have less than a setback can be detrimental,
Yeah.
you know. And so I guess we want to just kind of like conversate a little bit on you know um, how not to stay down in the mud, so to say,
Mm-hmm.
when you experience a life setback. Because when we've been told by the old people about what a setback
Mm-hmm.
can
Can be a setup.
absolutely, it can set you up. It could be the setup. My grandma used to say it like this. She said that when you're going through hard times,
Okay.
don't give up because your darkest hour can come before your day light,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, you seem like you're going through and life been challenging for the longest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all feel me? And it seemed like you get to that darkest point, like you just done had enough and I can't go no further. I can't deal with this anymore. And you done about them pulled all the hair out your head that you got left, and you don't stress yourself out, whine and complain to everybody and that and it just done been just that bad. And then the moment you give up, it seems like something that you give up on, so I wouldn't say so quickly, but rather sooner than you should, can cause you to miss
Yeah, actually breakthrough.
the breakthrough.
Hmm.
Did I try to walk that right?
Yeah, you was walking it
If you give up,
too soon.
but absolutely, if you give up before you get your breakthrough,
Hmm.
it seems like when you do give up, then you saw the breakthrough. You're like, man, if I just hold out a little bit
Just a
longer,
little bit longer.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
Mhm.
have you ever had like a situation that occurred like when um something that you really wanted or something that you were trying to accomplish, and it seemed like it never would come while you was adamant about attaining it
Yeah.
or achieving it,
Hmm.
and the minute you
And
gave,
gave up,
mhm,
then it's like
it manifested itself,
yeah,
right? And
it opened. That was your breaking point, like
right, and,
your
and,
breakthrough.
and it made you look back at it and wish that you hadn't gave up so soon.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast with Let's Conversate with Josh and Sharon. They truly appreciate your support. Thank you for following them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, subscribing to their YouTube channel. If you would like to make a contribution towards the podcast to further its reach, please feel free to do so with Cashapp $ Let's Conversate. Again, thank you for watching Let's Conversate with Josh and Sharon. Back to today's podcast.
Because some things that happen in our life, we tend to look at it as if it's a terrible thing, and sometimes it do seem to be very terrible.
Yeah.
But I feel like some things we should start looking at in a different light, because some things we get comfortable in, right? Watch this.
Yeah.
We get comfortable in some things that we're doing because it's become part of our normality, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we get so comfortable in it, we don't know when it's time for us to exit from it. A lot of exit doors come
Hmm.
in things that we're comfortable in
Yeah.
because we have come complacent to it. And sometimes
The
we,
storms in life comes
mhm,
to shift us.
absolutely. Well, that too, absolutely. But if we don't, matter of fact, that is correct. That's absolutely a different way of what I was saying it, but it's absolutely right, because we get comfortable in things that we like,
Hmm.
but sometimes God allows that storm to
To
come
happen.
through
Yeah.
to shift us.
Yeah. Sometimes to get our attention, our
Hmm.
focus, redirect us,
Hmm.
you know?
You know, I was talking to somebody about when I was working one day, and they was like, "Man, you don't need to go to no gym or anything like that, because the type of work you do, you that's like a gym itself." And I used to believe that was true, but as I continued with my work and continued seeing that I was working so hard, but I wasn't progressing any weight loss, I wasn't progressing any muscle build, because it became a norm to me,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Going to work every day, the same time, doing the same thing every day, your body become
Used
used to
to it.
doing it,
Yeah.
right? So what might seem like would be a total workout to somebody else, it become like a norm to me because I do it all the time. So I'm used to it. So I have to push the limit to do something else to add to that to get the results that I want to get.
Yeah.
Instead of me just looking at what I'm doing and saying, "Man, this ain't working. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm doing all this hard work. Why should I have to go to the gym?" Instead of getting in that mode, I didn't. I chose not to get in that mode. My mode was, okay, if this ain't doing it, I need to do something extra to attain what I'm trying to attain, to achieve what I'm trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, Even with finances, right?
Yeah.
Jobs or whatever the case may be, people lose jobs, and they look at it as their world have come to an end. But sometimes your world ain't came to an end.
No.
that might be God allowing. Go ahead.
Sometimes you can stay in a place way too long,
Mm-hmm.
and oftentimes God be trying to get our attention,
Mm-hmm.
and so He'll stir it up, you know.
Right. So the thing is that what we're trying to, I guess, trying to communicate here is that when we go through our life setbacks,
Mm-hmm.
we have to learn not to always look at that as a negative thing or a life ending thing.
Yeah.
And we have to take the setbacks and say, well, God, you know my situation. You know the bills I have. You know the things I have going on. Okay, so this door closed on me. So instead of me sitting here wallowing in the mud and sitting in despair, I'm looking to you, to help me to get to the right door,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Back to that door thing. We get comfortable in our current situations that we supposed to only be in for a season, but we take seasonal situations and turn it into a lifetime situation.
Yes.
And it was never meant to be a lifetime situation. It was only supposed to be like a stepping stone to launch us to where we were
your
supposed to
next
go
level.
next, right? Next level, next destination, next dominion. It's supposed to launch us to the next, tribe in our life. And we tend to have became so comfortable in what we're doing that all the doors past us. And finally we get into the door where the last set of doors where if we don't take one of these doors, then we'll be forever lost in a temporary situation that or a situation that was meant to be temporary and we have turned into a lifetime situation.
Yes, that's true.
And then usually those situations always spell out, misery. Those situations always spell out, I don't feel like I'm getting ahead. Those situations always spell out, why me? Why am I going through this? Why I can't accomplish this? I can't accomplish that because you have missed the doors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So I feel like God got a way of
getting our attention.
And so, and some things happen that seem like it set us back. Right?
Yeah.
Even on our jobs, in our homes, uh, uh, in churches, and just any aspect of life. There are people that belongs to different ministries, and things don't work out, or whatever the case may be, or they have become, they have outgrown that particular ministry that they're in, and sometimes you have to move on to other things that God has you to do in life, right?
Yeah.
Your job, you been at that job so long, and you have gotten so comfortable in that job that you have took so much abuse from your other fellow employees, from your immediate supervisor, and things like that. But because you're so comfortable and you feel like that, and you're too afraid to, launch out to try other things, you miss your doors of opportunity. And sometimes I believe God will allow things to happen to cause a breakup in your normal routine that you will feel like it's a setback, but it was really a setup.
My goodness.
I went a long ways to get there, didn't I?
Look, it's all good.
Things happen in our lives, y'all.
Yes, it does.
That causes us to have to reset.
Okay. Reset.
Absolutely. Reset.
Okay.
And sometimes we have to reset.
Hit that reset button.
Absolutely. Hit the reset button, step back for a minute.
Yeah.
And look at that thing and like, man, why is this not working? Why is this done fell through and this done fell through? And everything was going good. Now this doesn't happen. And I feel like I'm just going backwards. Sometimes you're going backwards. Made me think about the trampoline.
All right, bring it.
Big trampoline in the yard, right? The object of the trampoline is what? To launch up,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But only way you're gonna launch up is you had
jump.
to be drawn down,
okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gravity, right, that draws you down. So you had to get a couple bounces, and you got to get some good bounces. The more bounces, the further down you go, the higher you launch up.
That's true.
So sometime in life, when it seems like you just going down, 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 It's just an opportunity to launch you up higher and past where you ever been.
My goodness.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
That's life, you know. So don't look at your drawback as life ending, right?
Or in a negative view.
Right. Look at it as your launching pad to go up. You understand?
Use it as a stepping stool to get to your next level.
Hey, the
to your
Bible,
next
the
place.
Bible even talks about, you know, our enemies being our stepping stools. We need enemies in our life, right? We need those that say, Josh and Sharon, y'all ain't gonna make it. Y'all podcast ain't gonna be successful. Y'all gonna get tired. Y'all gonna quit. We see y'all right now doing it, but after a while, we won't see y'all no more. You know, those are those stepping stones. You know, the haters. You know what I mean? So you just step on that and keep
what
on
they
going.
said. Let them haters elevate you.
Absolutely. You just keep on going
Keep
up to
going.
the top. So in life, you know, with your setbacks, it's the same thing. You know, with work, employment, you know, church, no matter what going on in your life, you know, money, finances, you know, you seem like you can't save up enough money. You know, it seems like every time you get some money, it just falls through your hand, or whatever the case may be, or a little bit as soon as you get something paid off, or whatever the case may be. And it seems like you just get into a position where you can start saving a little bit of money. Here comes Joe Peter. They need this. They need that. And here comes this bill, this unforeseen car issue, something that done broke down, a car that have broke down, or whatever. You have it. You understand what I'm saying? It always seems like it'd be something that sets you back, but you have to look at that as if it's a setup to launch you in your next dimension.
Yes.
I'm just saying what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
This ain't now one of them old glamorous shows that we normally do, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like somebody need to hear this today.
Yes.
You know, because somebody is experiencing a setback.
Because you never know what they're going through.
People going through,
and they may feel like they're at their breaking point.
Absolutely. People need to hear stuff like this here, and like, you know, hear somebody having a conversation about some things that they're going through. Like I said, we don't have all the answers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we don't even try to have all the answers, but we just want to have a conversation about these things that go on. And there's somebody that's listening to us right now that's experiencing exactly what we're talking about. This might not be for everybody, but this is for that person that is
for somebody
that's experiencing a life setback that say, you know what, Josh and Sharon, I have been trying to get ahead, and like every time I make small steps, some big gravity thing just grab me and pull me back. These are the people that need to hear this kind of stuff, because they need to know that no matter whatever the setback is, no matter whatever the trip up is, that could be a launching pad to launch them past where they were to another dimension.
Yes.
You understand? But we have to be willing to fight through it.
That's it.
Right?
That's it.
We can't just lay down in it. You know what I mean? When we experience these life
Don't waddle there.
No, you can't lay down in it. You know, Job didn't lay down in it. You know, when Job experienced his life setback, and after, you know, everything he had was gone, you know, and stuff that happened to his children, and then all the stuff that he got boils and sores all over him and everything. Job didn't lay down in it. Job stayed the course. You know, he stayed faithful to his God, and God blessed him, you know, and gave him double for his trouble. You know what I mean? So in our situation, we can't lay down in our situation, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you lay down, and ain't too many people gonna feel sorry for you and help you.
That's it.
Right?
You're right.
You know what I mean? I see too many people that done lay down and they don't have no help. They don't have anybody. So don't lay down in your setbacks. You know what I mean? Don't feel like your world have come to the end. Oh, pity me. Nobody want to do nothing for me. No, continue to strive. You strive and you fight to the day you don't have no more breath in your body. And you fight for what you want. You fight for what you desire in this life. And God will bless you. God will bless you, because you got that fighting. You got that get up and that drive.
Keep fighting.
You ain't quitting. You don't quit on the job.
Don't quit.
Yeah, you can't quit on the job. Listen, we got to get these shout outs in here. Shout outs in here. Come on. Down here. Come on.
All right. Our shout out is for New Chief Cornerstone in Winter Garden, Florida. Address is 820 South Park Avenue in Winter Garden, Florida, where the leaders are Dr. Clarita M. James and Pastor Norman James.
Absolutely. So if you're in that Orlando area and you need a good church home to go to and you want to go visit, go visit the New Chief Cornerstone and tell them Josh and Sharon sent you. You'll come as a friend, but you'll leave as family.
Also, where we fellowship is New Hope Church of God in Christ, 303 South University Street, right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 37130, where the leadership is Pastor Anthony Graham and his wife, Lady Graham.
Absolutely. Listen, you guys, this is a church of churches. This is a hand clapping, foot stomping, sanctified church. If you're looking for some good old church, New Hope is your church. Come on over here. Pastor Anthony Graham will be glad that you came. Tell him Josh and Sharon sent you.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll be glad to have you. Yeah, and this is another church. You come as a friend, you leave his family. New Hope, Church of God and Christ. Absolutely. So listen, also, we want to just thank all our loyal people that's always supporting us. Our dear beloved friend, Brother Gregory Williamson, and
Katasha and Mike.
Sonia Mathis. Who else you got? Davenport.
Apostle Rob and Betty Davenport.
See that, Pastor Davenport, y'all? I got y'all back. See what she do? Mm-hmm. I got y'all. Everybody. Mother Gainey, thank you for your support. She always shooting text messages to us and telling us that she support us and support what we're doing. Each and every one of you all that's out there that's listening in to these shows that we're doing. And we thank God for you guys. And we're going to keep these shows going. Absolutely. So back to the topic at hand. What are we talking about today?
A setup from a setback.
A setup from a setback. So listen, at the end of the day, if I can't tell you anything else, this is what I want to tell you guys right here. Mm-hmm. No matter what you face in life, it can always be turned into a stepping stool to launch you further along in life. We all experience some type of setbacks in life at some point in our lives. Mm-hmm. It's not about all the time the setback. It's about, the comeback.
Yes.
Right? From the setback. And when you come back from the setback, it sets you up for where you're going. Am I right or wrong?
Oh, you're right about it.
Mm-hmm. So, so don't spend your time wallowing in your setback and then your mishaps. Get up, brush yourself off. What that old saying says, a righteous man falleth 7 times, but as long as he get back up, God get him back up again. So if you fall 7 times, get back up
again.
Absolutely. Don't stay down. Get up. I done seen runners in the race where they done tripped up and fell.
And they got back up.
They bounced right back up and kept on going. It ain't about
running.
It absolutely keep on running. It ain't about, the winner. It ain't about who run the fastest. The race is not given to the swift,
nor to the strong,
but what?
To the one that endureth to the end.
Absolutely. So that's who we want to be. We're going to experience setbacks. We experience setbacks. In all kind of things. Some setbacks might be greater than others.
Yeah.
But it's all set back and is a setup for us to launch further up. So our setbacks can be our setups if we allow it to set us up to go forward and to go further and to go forward, in our lives and stuff. So let's not get caught up in mishaps. Let's not get caught up in what done happened in the past or whatever. Let's not stay there. Let's move forward. And don't take a temporary situation and make it a life situation, lifetime situation. Sometimes sometimes you're only meant to be there for a season. And when that season is
recognize the season that you're in.
Absolutely. And know when that season is up to move forward and move on. You might have started out as a laborer, but now it's time for you to apply for that foreman position.
All right now.
And then after that foreman position, now you applying for a supervisor position.
Yeah.
Right. And then after the supervisor position, then now you applying for a general manager assistant, and then on to general manager, then on to company president, and then on to ownership.
Your way up.
Absolutely. This is America. This is how it goes.
Yeah.
So everybody that got to the top, I'm sure there are a lot of people have give you their story. They didn't get there just because, They woke up one morning and said, I'm going to the top. And they just went to the top. No, they
Wow.
experienced some things in life, and they had some trials and tribulations and some things that just didn't work out the way that
But
they planned
didn't
on.
stay there.
They didn't stay there. They continued on their journey. And you can't stay there. No matter what your setbacks is in life, no matter what happens to you in this life, you
Get
cannot
back up again.
get up again.
Get up again.
Yeah, you can't just stay there. Don't
Yeah.
wallow in it. Don't pity yourself, because ain't nobody gonna pity you. You're gonna pity yourself into a forensic of anger, and shut down and stuff like that. And you don't want to be that person. So if you're listening to this show, you keep listening to us. Like I said, we don't have all the answers, but we do have conversations about these life issues, and we just try to give people, food for thought. And I'm sure it's something that somebody can take from what we say and use them. Like, yeah, you know what? Josh and Sharon is absolutely right about that situation. So we ain't always right now, because I'm sure some people might have a better strategy than us. But I mean, a strategy is better than no strategy.
Yeah.
Right.
It works.
So we want to talk about it. So at least we dialoguing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's stay focused, you guys. Let's not drown in misery of setbacks, because a setback is only a setup if we, get up.
That's it.
Yeah. Gotta get on up now. Absolutely. Y'all better understand. We just like to have fun. You excited?
Yes, I'm excited. How about you?
God is good.
Yes, he is.
Yes. I ain't gonna cut up today. She waiting on me to cut up, y'all. I ain't gonna cut up. We chilling today, y'all, on this one right here. I don't need no setback, because listen, if I cut up right here and I do a move or something, I might set my back. Might be some pain come shoot through there or something like that. I don't want that setback. That setback will really make me set up. Listen, you guys, we love you. We thank you for your support. We thank you for everything you do to support us.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. So we got our sponsors. All right. Well, listen, you guys, we're going to get out of here, and we thank you again for supporting us. Keep supporting us. Keep striving to our channel. Keep hitting that bell notification. Keep hitting the like. Tell somebody.
To tell somebody.
When Josh and Sharon is on. Until next time, deuces.